Good morning, beautiful ladies, wonderful gentlemen, boys, and girls. We got an early morning one today. We have an early morning video that we're going to lay out for you. It's a blueprint, it's a black print of what we need not to focus on in 2024. This is just something I freestyling. This is not something I prepared for. This is a freestyle, folks. This is not a stream that I sat back and did all my homework and research. This is something that's really coming from a deep, bright side in my heart, a deep, bright side in my mind. This is just my point of living. And my point of living is to be a messenger for you folks, to bring a bright light into your brains for you to realize that we cannot be bird brains in 2024 focusing on cock-a-doodle-doo shit. Okay? We cannot be focusing on cock-a-doodle-doo stuff and thinking that we are going to have a movement, think that we're going to get notoriety, think that we're going to get reparations, think that we're going to get even a voice to be heard when it comes to this next election. If we're going to be constantly focused on cock-a-doodle stuff, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have a rude awakening. If you haven't already had the rude awakening, you feel me? We are leaving 2023, and as we're leaving 2023, there's not one person on the planet that can truly name a true, I'm going to use the word leader, in this day and time. We are leaving 2023, and we cannot say that there is one true leader that more than 60 to 80% of the people, black people, truly have in their hearts to follow. Okay? In the 60s, there was plenty of people that the people was following, people was, paying attention to. If they had Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram back then, my Lord, there's no way in life that we would be able to get the likes and the amount of views that they received back then. Trust me. If they had Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube back then, we would never, ever be able to come close to the amount of views and likes and comments that their channels have been having. Just imagine Martin Luther King had a free at last page, and Malcolm X had a by any means necessary page. You feel me? Just imagine those people had pages, and as they had pages, they had followers. How many subscribers do you think that Martin and Malcolm would have? How many subscribers do you think Stokely would have? How many subscribers do you think Elaine Brown would have? How many subscribers do you think that Asada Shakur would have? How many followers do you think those folks would have? How many followers do you think that your man Bobby Seals would have and Huey P would have? So, folks, be thankful for the time that you're living in and take the bless for what it is. Salute back to you, Bronx Flat Power, Bronx Flat Power God. Salute to you too. You understand what I'm saying, folks? What I'm saying to you right now, I'm saying to you is that the where we at right now and what we have right now is more than technology. It's an opportunity for us to be greater than what the past was. This is our opportunity to be greater than what our elders were, our ancestors could have been. This is our moment in time to be greater. And there's not one soul that can say that we can truly agree on that that's a leader that we will follow in 2023. It's a complete total embarrassment. So this is a little live stream that I'm just on the freestyle on the fly doing is based on things what we need not to be focused on. There's a lot of individuals they want to, and I say names now. You have Q Buddy, you have Umar Johnson, and they popping up doing little videos and live streams talking about what the black community should be focused on and what black men and women that black men should avoid. It's kind of humorous to me because, like I said, when you're behind the scenes, you know what it is going, you know what was going down. So because we need true leaders on these YouTube streets, I'm going to direct traffic. I'm the crossing guard on the YouTube streets. I like that. I like that. On these YouTube streets, on these social media streets, I'm going to be the crossing guard. I have a big whistle, a big bullhorn, and you must abide by the rules of the streets. The crossing guard is on the streets right now. And so what we're going to talk about is what we need not to focus on. And what we need not to focus on is the illusionists that we have in front of us. Not the leaders, but the illusionists. They like magicians. I'm gonna show you some magicians. Let's go there. I'm going to just pull up a magician, and we're gonna be flip flopping through. I don't like flip floppers, but we're gonna be flip flopping through channels so we can really paint a picture. I'm painting a picture. And when you paint a picture, you know, you got to have your colors all over. You know, you have to have your colors, your paints, your colors. So right now, these channels are like different colors. And I'm about to start painting a picture. Painting a picture. Like I said, just recently, if you look at YouTube, if you look at Q Brothers channel, you'll see that he has topics that's popping up after, you know, it's okay for him to do the toxic, to swim in toxic waters. It's okay. It's okay for him to have toxic panels. It's okay for him to have smoke. It's okay for him to do that. But when it really comes back, they bail out. Then they try and say what the black community need to focus on. What should the black, or they ask a question, what should the black community be focused on? Homeboy, the black community will have something strong to focus on if you will fall back from being underneath these women bosoms and you will actually really take time out to come to the table and put together an agenda, a plan. Then the black people will know what to focus on. But as long as you really, as long as you got your Umar head on your shoulders, as long as you got Umar head on your shoulders, you're thinking like Umar. I got this, I got that, I got. Homeboy, realistically, truthfully, real men don't give a fuck. And I'd say that humbly. And when I say that humbly, I mean like we love what you're doing. But technically, it don't affect us. And for you to constantly see things that we need not to do, I talk about the illusionists. For you to constantly, we talk about illusions, for you to constantly put the illusion of the children, the kids. Now, mind you, I am Project Pick Me Up all day. I am about the youth. Honestly, I would embarrass so many of you guys. You guys would look so foolish if I really turned the cameras on me. If I really turned the cameras on me and activated the youth that's around me, you guys will look pathetic. There's no illusion here. When I'm in the streets love and respect what they see. And if they streets are hating on what they see, it's because they love and respect what they see. They see it every day. They see it. There's no illusions. So when I talk about the school, folks, when I talk about the schools to me is no different than the church. Just like you say, there's a church on every corner, there's a school around every block as well. What the school is producing is the most important thing. What the churches are producing is the most important thing. Just because you have a building standing does not mean that there is work being done. We talk about illusions. So one thing we need to cut out and stop being part of and stop doing is being fake illusions in our community. Now you might say, how are you going to say that, Don? How are you going to say that? These men are doing great things. It's easy to say that someone's doing something great when there's nothing really being done. Damn. It's easy to say that someone's doing something great when there's nothing getting done. When there's no one doing anything and someone pops up and do something, oh yes, it looks like they're doing great things, especially for these pathetic people in the hood whose grandma is sitting on the corner, whose grandpa is sitting on the corner with grandma on the crates, sipping beer early in the morning. When you have that, and that's no illusion now, that's the reality. And when your mommy's now doing the same thing, your uncle's out there, and that's all you can see, it's easy to take something that another person doing and say they doing great things, because all you're seeing is illusions. You're seeing nothing. You're seeing sadness. You're seeing depression. You're seeing fake false promises. And when you put it all together, we painting pictures. When you put it all together, you don't see nothing. It's just a blank fucking page of colors. And you're looking like, what is that? And someone's saying, that's art. That's the fake illusionist. That's art. Yeah, that's art. You love it, right? You see it? Can you see it? And everybody looking like, no. But then they just going along to get along. I see what you see now. Yeah, I see it. That's the little baby girl right there. I see it. That's what you have with this fake illusionist, these false, fake characters. They have to prove that they're not false and fake. And why do I say Q Butter? I say Q Butter first because I'm talking to him personally, because I'm tired of these boys running behind these girls and allowing these girls to dictate the flow for men. How are you organizing a school for black kids, huh? And at the same time, you are doing the worst things than the black children. You have women on your panel that, in part of your school, this was making me start saying this is a false illusion. This one I want you to understand. When you have women on, and then you say, this is my personal channel. Your personal channel is a reflection of you personally. Fuck wrong with you? Y'all try to be so intellectual, and then, like I say, I'm freestyling. I'm freestyling, laying in the bed. Didn't even wipe my eyes clearly. I took a shower already. I took my shower what time I woke? I took my shower 5:30 in the motherfucking morning, folks. I gets up early. But anyway, still laying in bed. Why? Because I already got myself together. I ate a salad early. I'm good. I'm sitting in the bed waiting to begin the day. But in the meantime, I decided that I have to take time out to discuss this. I almost lost my train of thought. But I'm talking about, I start off with Q because you're allowing the woman to dictate the flow. And here you are, you got the school, you got these kids, in school, you're trying to teach them black power. Is black power Does that represent the mouth? I mean, we have to have such a vulgar mouth. We have to have such a vulgar mouth. And that's what Black Power is, right? Black Power is using the scorching tongue, having a panel, shit, we call them all out. All your people that be on your panel, I try to say, like, yo, bro, you know your panel be out of control. And then when you're not around, your panel be way out of control. And that's what we don't need. We don't need out of control people in the spotlight. So we don't need these illusionists, and we got to stay away from out of control people that just want to be in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? If you watch a lot of these panels, you know that these people, a majority of these people ain't about nothing. You know that they are ex-drug addicts. You know they are alcoholics. You know they smoke like 1,000 cigarettes a day. You know they ain't really about nothing. All they just doing is talking. You know that. But you tune into them all the time. We got to stay away from that. We must stay away from that. One thing I did that I'm so proud of myself was cut off all people, places, and things. To just know your ABCs. You must avoid all negative people, places, habits, and things, folks. Once you can start doing that, then you can start redirecting your entire chapter of life. And Q Butter, if you want to get the fuck out that goddamn building, that brownstone building, because I know you do, you must elevate. And how do you elevate? Get your army together. And I ain't talking about no shooters. I'm talking about get your army of intellect, get your army of men, get your army, you get your troops ready, because it's war out there. And if you don't want individuals coming at you, shooting shots at you, then really start doing the right thing, bro. You have you. I believe you are in a position where you can do it now. You're 40. You're not no young boy no more. Stop acting like a little kid and stop letting these women dictate the flow. So let's go to this video. I'm going to go to this video. I just had to drop that for him because this is really, I'm staying on him because he needs this. Because a lot of people is giving too much praise. Okay, too many people getting praise, giving praises to people. Too many people are idolizing people because, like I told you, a lot of things is not. There's nothing going on in the world. There's really nothing going on. The world is really dry. That's why we must stay away from these topics I'm going to talk about. Another thing that we definitely must stay away from. How much? Like I said, I'm painting this picture, so it's going to be. I'm throwing the paint on the canvas. So, because I brought up women when I was talking about Q, these are the type of women that we must stay away from. Okay, is it this on the screen? This is the type of females that we must stay clearly away from. This is the type of conversation that we must stay clearly away from. And it's important for us to stay clearly away from this right here. But let's just entertain it for 2 seconds. I want to entertain this for 2 seconds. Let's see how many views this individual have. This is called B with T. B with the. Okay, these ain't these girls' channels. These girls are entertainers and they run with their stories. Let's see how many views this person get. This person got 112,000 views in 2 days talking about this. This next person, then she came back with it again. Okay. I'm trying to, like I said, we're painting this picture right now. So we talked about stay away from the fake illusionists, the ones that go out there and they paint illusions. We talked about stay away from pretty much the con. of using the children as excuses for gaining power, but yet and still the streets are really not being affected by whatever you're saying the children are here to do. We must also stay away from these type of women. Any man who really think that this is beauty, any man who think that this is what your black woman is supposed to look like, any man who will want to fight me over this right here, you go kill yourself. It's just that simple. Go kill yourself because you're already dead and she's in control of your corpse. 112,000 views and counting in 2 days. And will they talk about JT and Glorilla getting to fight at the VMAs? Now, what made me pull this up? I wasn't searching for it. What made me pull it up was when I was searching for something to talk about, this just popped up. And I said, oh, yes. So let's just go through the views. So then this person, B with the T, she B with the T. You can go check. You can go check. I don't give a damn. I'm giving you some advertising for free only because I'm talking about you. So this person 2 days ago get 112,000 views so about JT and Gorilla getting into a fight at the VMAs. Then they come back another day and do JT speaks on ass whipping at VMA and she gets 40,000 views on that one just a day ago. Let's go down. Another one, All Assets Media, 13,000 views in 16 hours on Young MA denies jumping Gorilla with JT. Okay? We glorify fighting. That's a major, that's like number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Things that we should not be focused on as black folks. Glorifying fighting, watching fighting. Anything that's dealing with anything with fighting, pass by it, skip it. Especially when you got fake women with fake hair, fake eyelashes, lips with a pound of freaking grease on it. When you have that, and that's what you're viewing, and spend your time viewing and watching, go kill yourself. Increase the suicide rate. Go kill yourself. So we don't have to do it. If this is what you're focused on in life, these chicks in their lives, in their world of ratchetness, please increase the suicide rate by taking yourself off this planet. Look, JT shuts down rumors, denies Glorilla whooped her ass. I mean, this person, these people are going with this like this is something that we are interested in. Who is interested in this? Black people. And those white people and Spanish people. Don't think it's just black people. It's because we bring the entertainment to these folks and they want to see how stupid we are. They want to mimic the ratchetness. I'm not even going to play none of the videos. There is a video I will play, though. I'm about to get to it. I'm just going down. Why rappers are really scared of Glorilla. Because she's probably a dude. Why rappers are really scared of Glorilla. Why rappers are really scared of Glorilla in the hip hop industry today, it has become an established fact that she's a monkey. She's an ape. She's out of control. And I'm supposed to respect that system. See, this you guys got it. Like we men, black men must rise up and wake up. My father said this to me. This is one of the secrets that my father told me. Secrets of war. He said if he was to have an army, he would have an army of women. He said, son, if I was to have an army, I would have an army of women. So I'm not the one that pushed that stupid, corny ass narratives of, oh, my sister, oh, my queen. Oh, you have to prove to me that you are my sister, a queen. You are not my enemy. Period. That's because my father taught me. I don't know what your father taught you, but my father taught me that, yo, if he was to have an army, you have an army of women. So I'm saying, whoa. And he didn't go into it. He didn't break it down. He didn't really go into it. He left it for me to overstand. He gave me that look, that little, And as I try to put answers, he never said anything. He just repeats that I will have an army of women. Because all you sucker ass niggas will be captured without even shedding no blood. I will have a war, a bloodless war, and capture 200,000 troops. I will be able to take down a brigade of millions with an army of 500 women. We will roll through your town and they will all look like this. They will all look like this. I would send all these chicks to war. See? In fact, I don't even know what this video is, but I'm going to pull this. I'm just going to put this up on the screen real quick. That devil shit. This would be all my women. They would be dressed like this with a gun in their hand. All right, this video got like 3, 2, 1. All right, this video gets done. I'm off that video. I try to pull up. Okay, the video is it pulled up? Gorilla gets mad at the fam for throwing Jack at her in Denver. Yeah, cover your ass up. Wow, you understand? Cover yourself up. That's what they say. Cover your ass up, bitch. This is what
our new Ratchet Summer hitmaker Glorilla.
This is what all my women in my army will look like.
But on social media, she can't escape the
That's what we need to do with
quote-unquote
these chicks.
high-value men who have been criticizing Miss Glow for her looks, specifically her teeth, all because they're in their feelings about her Fruit Ninja Free anthem. How weird that they are this mad at this girl for simply wanting to live stress-free that they are willing to tear down her looks. But today, Glorilla, whose real name is Gloria, debuted her new grill, and now the haters are quiet. She also said on Facebook, no, didn't nobody bully me into getting my teeth did. I been knew I looked like a baby shark way before y'all did. I just so happened to run across all these bags in the midst of y'all seeing it. Damn, I'm feeling F and F this morning. Let's go. Whether she was bullied into getting work done on her teeth or already had this on her to-do list once that check dropped, there's no stopping Glorilla and the City Girls from being
R-E-E. All right, streamers. If we was to have a war, these are the ones that you send to war. You don't send girls that's trying to go to. You don't send girls that's trying to go to the military just so they can pay for college and get a degree. You don't send those people to war. You send these chicks to the war. You draft these women, and they be your special forces. They be your special ops. This the group of women that you put into the war, because you know that even if she gets captured by the enemy and they want to abuse her, it'd be okay, because she done abused herself so much and she's used to it. She would know how to finesse herself out there and probably be lap dancing everybody at the end of the damn day. This the ones that you put out there. So we as black folks must be able to know which black person to interact with, which one to give your love to. We must be able to discern what's what. This is the ones that you send to war. These are women. This is your army. This your militia. This the ones that you send out there to be eliminated for the overall good of humankind. This is the one you send out there. You do not send the girl out there who just went to the military because she's trying to do 4 years and get a degree. You don't send her out there. You send these chicks. Know which ones to send to war. Know which ones is expendable. But we got in Philadelphia, they got this thing, just like in New York, they got the circle of sisters. Well, right now they got some old thing with, the women, and they have a event coming up in 2 weeks. And you got, what's the chick name? Roxanne Shante. She gonna speak about 50 years of hip hop. If this chick ain't talking about this type of woman, like, look, I don't need to hear nothing from Roxanne Shante except for getting on these ratchet ass whores that's rapping right now. Because how did Roxanne Shante get herself up? Matter of fact, let's take time out. Let's give a little time out, because, like I said, I want us to be real. Because when I'm on Michi, I want y'all to understand, when I'm talking about Michi X got so much content to talk. If she's about Black Power, why you ain't getting in Gorilla ass? Why you not getting in JTS? Why you not getting in none of these ratchet ass? You got enough black women to address. Why do you feel that you need to be at the table with the men addressing our issues? You can send the yellow envelope by courier. You can send it to the men, address us, but you are not at the table taking the head of the conversation. And that's what she do. That's what she did. She does that with Q, and Q allows her because she pays his bills. A ratchet chick like her taking over this man who talk about he's a Pan African, he's a Black Power, and you got this white girl in the mind of a black woman. Because, like I said, if your father is white and your mother's black, you're white. I'm not 100%. I don't know her. I don't know her family. But if your father's white, you're white. And you got this chick forefronting for you, leading the front lines. And technically, she don't like men. She has issues with men. I'm going to say men. She has issues with men because everything she's going on is about men. Where we at with this? What was I talking about? So we talk about this video right here. We sharing this video right here. We're looking at what women you send to the army. You send these women to the military. Send them overseas. You send them to war. This is the ones that you send for war. They like fighting. They like turning up. Like, what is wrong with America? What is wrong with the people in this world? What is wrong with y'all? That's the one that you can take. You could take a Glorilla. You can take JT. You can take all their women posse and you can send them to war because they built for it. Listen to their words. They love it. They like to be turned up. Don't you know how easy it is to train them to train them to become gorillas? Don't you know how easy it is for you to train them to become your killers? They're already there. So why are you trying to break down a good child, a good girl, a good boy, break down their spirit and make them become a killer when you already got those killers that is expendable? So we as black folks need to stop protecting the expendables. That's a good one. Stop protecting the expendables. That's expendable. All those black women, those are expendables. They need to make a new movie, The Expendable Woman. So for you girls who don't know what an expendable woman is, let me drop this. I'm gonna stop sharing this one. Let me stop sharing that one. And now I'm gonna share this one so you can know the difference between what is expendable woman and what's not. Well, I'm not hearing it.
Grandmother. She was a high value woman. She raised the kids. She was conservative. She was beautiful. All
Why
of these
I'm not
things.
hearing it?
Now we live in this moment where everyone's kind of a hoe, and you have to work harder to get a woman that doesn't have any self-respect or any value. And we live in
Why I'm not
ovulation
hearing
now,
this
where
video? This is the
everybody
one I want to
in their
hear.
own capacity is selling their bodies. And
Is it on mute?
unfortunately, these are the options that men have. It's stunning to me that women talk about what men need to be and what men need to be, but I think just kind of the complete
It's bullshit.
disintegration of when I look at what my grandmother
All right, so
looked like in
let me
pictures she passed.
take time out to go out. I'm gonna clear that. I'm gonna bring that back in because I'm not understanding why that's not playing. The devil. It's funny how a lot of these folks they don't believe in the creator God, but they don't mind praising the devil. Hopefully, I can get this video back up real quick. I don't know. Let's see. Damn it, man! I'm very upset about that because it took me a long time to find that video, masculine. And then when I find it don't even play. That's the video that y'all need to hear. Masculine with Candace. Okay, yeah, Candace on this. Let's see if I can find the video again after I just had it and lost it because it was not playing no words. That's crazy. It wasn't playing the sound. That's crazy. Very upset right now. I'm sorry, folks. But in the meantime, you know what I'm gonna do? In the meantime, I got something for you. I got some entertainment for you. While I go look for that video, I put on something else that we need to not to engage ourselves with as black folks. Men who sit back and say one thing, then do the next. All right, we're gonna get that right now for you.
And things we need to work on as black men.
Now, why do he come up? The topic that he had was these are the type of women that we must stay away from. The topic was these are the type of women that we must stay away from. And then what he do? He go ham on black men. Not really ham, but he just got 10 things for black men. And I'm like, yo, dude, the topic was the type of women to stay away from. You talked about Kobe Bryant's. You talked about Kobe Bryant. Like you talked about Kobe Bryant's wife. Kobe Bryant dead and worth $300 million. His wife got the money, and you telling us that that's the woman that we need to stay away from, homeboy. Let's keep it on regular Philadelphia, New York City, New Jersey, Maryland grounds. Let's keep it on DC grounds. Let's keep it on the regular ground level that we are at in the hood. What type of woman are we really talking about right now? We ain't talking about no woman that's going to take your fortune and run it and give it to white colleges. Homeboy, let's stay focused. Can you really take time out to scold the ladies a little bit? And when I say scold, I'm really talking about scold them so they can wake up and realize, yeah, he might be right, without smacking the man in the face at the same time. Because you said it said these are the type of women that we must stay away from. And then instantly, he was on that for maybe like 5 minutes, and you just spent 37 minutes on black men.
We have to stop bunny hopping. Can we please stop bunny hopping? They said Scottie Pippen's Snow Bunny is getting half his retirement. What kind of shit is that?
Now, say bunny hopping, I want you to understand, Q brother. To me, I see Michi X as a snow bunny. I see Michi X as a snow bunny. And why do I say that? Because she hates niggas. I personally think she not only hate niggas, but I think she hate black men. I also believe that she hate herself. There's a certain type of when you hate yourself, it shows. How do it show? It shows through your voice, the words that come out your mouth, the energy level that you be having. It shows. But right now, as I look for this video, I'm going to let this dude talk for a little bit because we're going to go in on him. So black folks need to stay away from people like this man, because he would say one thing and on the same end, he's doing completely opposite. On that same string, he's doing completely opposite. He's telling us what women to avoid. It's easy. Joe, this is what I'm trying to tell you. It's easy to always point the finger at the other race. It's always easy to white. It's easy to do that. But it takes real men to go back and say, yo, this is the woman that you need to stay away from. And you show a black woman who's trying to portray herself as something outside black. If you can stay focused on that, then you can gain the respect of those men that you're telling what and what not to do. But as long as you are hiding on one side of the gate because you don't want to mess up your finances, real men don't believe you. We don't believe you. But we're gonna let you talk right now because look, also I put this video up because I really want y'all to know, if Umar Johnson was really about that school and was really about getting support for that school, Umar Johnson would be sitting at a desk, because there's desk and chairs in that building. Okay, he would be sitting in a room and he would have the a whiteboard behind him. The one that he have a whiteboard in the rooms, and he would have a lesson, because this is what I would do if that was my school and it was really my school legitimately. This I'm proving two things in one shot. I would be in the building. If I'm gonna be at the school talking to people, it makes no sense for me to be outside the building talking, especially if I'm saying the school is coming. I'm gonna be in one room that's completed. One room that is completed. I will be in one room that has a complete ceiling, all the windows with no holes in it, paint. I would have just one. It's 2024. It's 2023. I would have one room in there specifically for me to do my little live sessions when I go up to that school. So he lives in Philly. He's in front of the school building. What is he in front of the school building for? Now, when I was there, only times he really popped up there is when someone was coming there to do something. You had a plumber coming to check something. You had an electrician coming to check something. He's only there for things like that. There's nothing else for him to be in the school because he's not about the school. So obviously, someone must have came up there to look at something, and then they left, and he decided to do a video. He closed the door, building door, got the fuck out of there, and now he's doing his video. Why? Because he can't be in the school. If he could be in the school, he'll be sitting with his feet up on the desk, chilling in this classroom, drinking his smoothies. But he's outside talking about it's getting chilly, folks. There's no way that you're going to say to me that school is going to open in 2024. The only way that he can prove that it's going to be opening in 2024 is the next time he's up at that school and he's doing his live, he's sitting at that desk in that one classroom that he can show off. If he can't show off one classroom, and we are in October of 2023, how you think it's going to be a grand opening for that school if he don't have one room to show off? I got a challenge for y'all. You want a special report? You want a special report? Do y'all want a special FDMG report? You want a Incredible Hulk Bill Bixby special report? Do you want me to do a special report? You want me to camp out there for 7 days? Do y'all want me to camp out there and for 7 days to see and witness what's really happening at the FDMG? Do y'all want me to do that? $ Icy Don 167. Do y'all want me to be a special mole to give you the real report of what's the update of the FDMG school? $ICDON167. All letters, no words. ICDON167. If you can give Icy Don that support that he can camp out there, he will camp out there and give you exclusive. And I guarantee you the police are going to come and I ain't doing nothing. But why? Because of me just saying that. He don't want that. But hey, that's a risk I'm looking, because I'm going to tell the police this man owes me $30,000. We looking for him. If you see him, please, let me know. I'll give him my telephone number. I'll show him my court papers. See, I'm a different type of breed. I can give you exclusive. I can camp up there at that school, and the police will actually look at my paperwork and be like, you know what? Just don't do nothing. I would tell him I'm camping up out here waiting to have a conversation with this man because he owed me $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. I keep the numbers going up. Fuck that. Why would I tell the cops, oh, he owed me $1,000? No, I'm gonna tell him he owed me 50. If Umar pull up and they say, hey, do you owe this man $50,000? Umar's gonna say, no, I owe him 20. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you ask yourself, how in the hell a year go by? Because wasn't it like a year ago since that sign went up? Didn't that sign go up last year in August, right there before the what you call it? Didn't the sign go up right before he supposed to do the block party, some shit like that, last year? And didn't he do the video? Was that last year? Did a whole year go by? I can't recall. Was that last year when the sign went up? Wasn't it last year? That's how fast time is really moving, folks. Wow. Matter of fact, let's do a pause. I know I want to get to that Candace Owens thing. I gotta go search for it. I gotta search for the Candace. But right now, when did Umar Johnson put the sign up? When did Umar put up the signs? Oh, remix. I dropped the link for you. My bad. I didn't see you, fam. Oh, whoever that is. I'm gonna drop the link. Yeah, y'all can. This is open. This is an open panel. Definitely an open panel. So I dropped the link. I didn't have the screen open to this, so I didn't see. You can have the link. Anybody would like to come up, we can chop it up. Link on deck. What year wasn't it in 20? Wasn't it last year that he put the signs up on the building? A whole year go by, and he's still outside. And my question is, so what is he? He told this one girl, she said something about something. Then he said, "Thank you so much." He said, "Did you hit the Cash App? Did you hit the PayPal?" He's not even saying, he's not even saying that, he's not, look, he's not even reviewing. He's not even saying, I reviewed, in the last 3-4-5 years, I reviewed quite a few amount of, this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is, as Black people, this is the type of people we must stay away from. This is the type of community we must stay away from. Niggas like this. He hasn't even come and say, I reviewed, at least like 100 resumes, and I actually like this young lady from such and such, and this young man from such and such. This person is 37 years of age, and they willing to move and relocate from Maryland, and I'm looking at their resume. They've been teaching for this amount of time, and he's not giving no FDMG updates. Do you understand what I'm saying? A FDMG update don't have to be, we need this and we need that and we need, nigga, you already got so much information to give. You got 2022 of resumes. You got 2021 of resumes. You got 2020 of resumes. You got 2019 of resumes when you got to school. You have 2018 resumes. You got 5 years of resumes that you can be discussing and talk about. Not talking about them personally, but just discussing. You got AJ from Queens, and looking, and I'm looking at your resume. You know, look, I would do a live stream on just me reviewing the resumes, and I'm not showing the people's work. I'm just got it on my desk, flipping it over, reading it. Okay, and flip it back. No names. It's straight. Okay, we got CJ from such and such. We got CK from such and such. We got DM from Queens. We got QB from Brooklyn. Oh, Desiree. Oh, Rashida from Philly. It's just giving these people shout outs, letting them know that you acknowledging them. They sitting there listening, want to hear their initial or their name. Oh, he said CJ, that's me. I sent them mine. Oh, yeah, that's mine. The people don't know, but they know. The world don't have to know, but they know. That's giving an update. We must not follow these false illusionist folks. That's con artists. That's fake. That's another thing that we as black folks cannot do. Yo, if anybody's coming on deck, I'm about to switch the screen. So if you're going to be there behind, I won't be seeing you for a little bit. So if you're going to come on deck, you better pull up, because I'm about to switch the screen, and I'm not going to be able to see for a hot second because I'm not going to be looking at the screen. I'll be because I'm about to surf and start looking for something. So I'm about to press play and let this dude Umar entertain for a little second while I go through Candace and try and find in her video. So remix, you said drop the link. I dropped it for you. And matter of fact, I wouldn't mind someone coming on deck while I'm going and search, and they could be talking while I'm searching for what I'm looking for. You heard? So anybody who would like to come on deck, please, entertain me, entertain the people, because this live stream will be heard by the right people. Always remember that my live streams will always be heard by the right people. And if you're hearing it, you're the right person. So, Umar, you take over the floor. I'm gonna let you take over the floor. I'm gonna let you take over the floor. But like I say, if there's anyone who would like to come on deck and state their facts, you can come and state your facts. Come on deck. But I'm about to disappear for 2 seconds. And when I say disappear, I'm scrolling through stuff looking for something, okay? But I'm about to press play. Not that.
How do you take that man's retirement, half of his retirement, and give it to a bunny? Tiger Woods lost $1 billion to a bunny. You got black men every day losing their wealth to a bunny. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. His snow bunny widow started a Kobe Bryant program and didn't include a single black college. She chose all white colleges for a Kobe Bryant program. She chose all white college. Vanessa Bryant started a program in Kobe's honor, and she chose all white colleges, not a single HBCU with a black man's money. When are we going to stop bunny hopping? When are we going to stop?
Time out. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm tired. Yo, look. I'm tired of black people casting spells on other black people. You know what I'm saying? Like if Kobe Bryant was alive right now and Kobe Bryant wife was doing what she was doing, what could Umar say? You what you still gonna be talking about? Are you gonna be talking about what Vanessa's doing with Kobe money, or are you gonna get on Kobe for allowing Vanessa to do that with the money? Kobe's dead, okay? Ooh, Kobe's dead. We are so sorry for the family of the loss of their father and their husband. Kobe is dead, right? But realistically, Kobe wasn't going to donate and give his money to anything. No black you black college. So Umar is casting a spell on you with this whole narrative. This black power shit is shit, yo. Especially if whatever we trying to defend is not defendable. Kobe's dead, and you try and say that Vanessa's wrong for what she's doing with the money. Kobe almost lost Vanessa because of a white woman. Y'all, you forget that? Kobe Bryant, big headline news of almost losing that Spanish girl was over a white girl. It wasn't over no sister with natural hair. It wasn't over no black woman that with the African booty. It wasn't that. It was from a chick that he seen at the music video, and he fell in love with her at the age of young age, and he been that way forever. So how are you going to try and sit here and make it seem like Kobe Bryant was going to give $100 million to black universities? Stop it, Umar. It's best if you just stay on the grounds of where we at and talk about the women that we can relate to in the situation that we can relate to. You jumping on that Kobe Bryant and Vanessa shit is lame, corny, and is you cooning for dollars. You just playing with the people's mind. You playing with the people and their black powerism, and you saying that this woman is wrong because she took this man's money and allocating here and there and there. Kobe Bryant, once again, there's nothing. Okay, I'm gonna say this again. Outside Kobe Bryant's skin tone, there's nothing black about Kobe. Fuck that. When Kobe Bryant was alive, I said that then. Because my sister, her baby father was a Kobe Bryant. He loved Kobe Bryant. For some reason, I didn't like Kobe Bryant. I don't know why. I just didn't. I respect Kobe Bryant's abilities. I respect so much about Kobe Bryant. But it was just something about him that I didn't like. And that was way back then. And that was way back then when I was really on my black powerism. So I think that was it. That was before he got married. And when he got married, I realized it. And then when he got caught up when the scandal with the white girl, I realized it. But it was way before Kobe Bryant got married. It was way before Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? It was something about Kobe I didn't like. I was never a Michael Jordan fan. Now, I love to see him do his thing, but I was never a Michael Jordan fan. I'm from New York City. I was never a Michael Jordan fan. Yo, look, I'm gonna say this shit strongly. I was never a Michael Jordan fan, a Michael Jordan follower, none of that. So if I talk about him, I'm talking about him from my heart. He ain't about shit. And so when I look at Kobe, I tell you 100%. For Umar to be trying to put the spell in your minds that Kobe Bryant's wife is doing wrong, she ain't doing wrong. She's doing right for what she's doing right for. It's not for her to try and entertain these black folks. You want to know why it's not for her to try and entertain the black folks? Because the majority of the black folks will hate on her anyway. Because she had Kobe. The black woman wouldn't accept her. So she's going where she's accepted and appreciated and loved. Why would she do what Umar wants to do when Umar's not even supportive of her and Kobe's relationship? See, all that black power stuff that y'all be talking pushes others away. That will be supportive. That could be a conduit. That could be an outlet. That could be an underground railroad. I'm gonna let you talk real quick while I disappear for a second.
Stop bunny hopping. When are we gonna stop bunny hopping? When are we gonna stop? When are we gonna stop? They are robbing the black community through the lustful eye of the black male. The snow bunny is robbing the black community through the lustful eye of the black man. The snow bunny is robbing the black community of much needed wealth through the lustful eye of the black male. I want to talk about 10 things black men need to work on. These are in no particular order because they are all important. Top.
Time out. You think I'm gonna let that slide?
The lustful eye of much needed wealth is robbing the eye of the black man. The snow bunny is robbing the black community.
So now he's blaming white women for robbing. See, like I say, spells, casting spells, so that a whole lot of y'all little minions would go and run with that little narrative, not even having no education on that narrative. Like he said, white women is robbing the black community because of black men's lustful eyes for white women. Do that even make sense? So he's saying that white women should not try to look good, should not try to feel good. They should not interact with black people. They should stay away from black men because it's robbing the black community. As opposed to stay focused on the black community and focus on the black woman at this point. Not the snow bunny, but the black woman. And let the black woman know that the image that you're putting out there is making the black man want the real deal as opposed to imitation. The imagery that you're putting out there of you wanting to be a snow bunny is enticing black man to say, why get a fake snow bunny, which is my sister, and why don't I just go get a regular snow bunny and dog it out for whatever it is, and then I can disappear and come back to my sister. Oops, I fell in love with the snow bunny. Oops, I have a baby with snow bunny. Oops, the snow bunny actually is good. Oops, I messed up because I'm black, but I love snow bunny. Like, yo, Holmes, you cannot blame that on the other race. You have to keep it in your lane, like I said. If we stay in our lane and straighten up our lane before we start focusing on the outside lanes, then we will have great conversations and we can have a revolution of a come up. But as long as we sitting up there and poking our heads in every other lane, as opposed to straightening our lanes up, we are failing ourselves and those babies that you talk about building a fucking school for. Doing this live, I can't even. I really want to pull up this Candace shit, yo. I wish Candace wasn't I wish she didn't chase white men, and I wish she had. I wish she had the same love that she has for white America men, for black men. I wish she did. Well, I got to pay my phone bill. My phone bill due. I forgot. Forgot about the phone bill that's be coming around the mountain when it comes. So, let's try and find this video, but I'm gonna let him talk. But like I say, folks, I'm not gonna sit here and let him say that the snow bunny is robbing the black community because these little black men is running around and getting rich and marrying these white girls and then getting these white girls pregnant and then losing their money to these white girls. How are we going to be mad at that? Actually, that white girl took time out to step out of her reality world and step into the hood world, not even hood, but step into our world. And then she gets the bag. Shit. She need to teach a lot of these black girls how to do it then. How to get a bag from your black man. Michael Strahan lost the bag to his chick. Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, and a plethora of other black men lost their wealth to these white women that you would never even hear. But for some reason, in your hood, your black girls got to take these black men for child support. Why is it that these white women can get the bag from these black men, but the black girls got to fight? That's what we need to be discussing. Could it be because a lot of the black girls are like gorilla, and these guys just want to get as far away from it as fast as possible? They like Nietzsche X. Yeah, you talk for a second, homeboy.
Of much needed wealth through the lustful eye of the black male. I want to talk about 10 things black men need to work on. These are in no particular order because they are all important. Top of the list, sexual discipline. These are all equal in importance. Black men got to work on sexual discipline. I know the women outnumber us. I know our sisters are beautiful. I know the women outnumber us, and I know the sisters are beautiful. I know the women outnumber us, and I know the sisters are beautiful, but black men, we got to practice more sexual discretion and sexual discipline. Ashe? Ashe? Somebody say Ashe, A-S-E. If you agree with me, you type in Ashe. If you agree with me, you type in Ashe. Black men need more sexual discipline and more sexual discretion. I know it's not enough heterosexual males to go around. I understand there's not enough heterosexual males to go around, but brothers, we must still practice sexual discretion and sexual discipline. Black power. Because when we don't practice sexual discretion and sexual discipline, we end up with a lot of children, a lot of different mothers, baby mama drama, child support, child custody, women fighting each other, siblings who can't be siblings to one another, not to mention the sexually transmitted diseases. Not to mention the sexually transmitted diseases.
Glad that happened because I was about to pause it.
Fire rent now.
The mafia will send everything after you.
Good. Bring home Denzel.
I'll be waiting for you. Hurry up.
In the
You sleeping?
Okay, I'm gonna pause right there. You got this dude, like I said, he's talking about men and talking about their sexuality, is sex life, and how they need to have discipline. But then again, he would do a live on every time he talked. He always talk polygamy. He's always talk about having two women. He's always enticing men to want to go get it too. Like, look, if Umar can get it, I can get it. So you're saying what we shouldn't do, but yet and still you're also promoting not one but two women. Big contradiction. But I'm gonna pause you. Like I said, I'm throwing some paint on the canvas. So I'm gonna pause this right here. I'm gonna go to a different color. So I gotta pull up a different color. So let me go get my different color because I want to put a different color on this canvas. Okay. So let's find a different color. I'm gonna get this beige and throw this beige up on there. Modern women are bad. This was called Modern Women Are a Bad Deal for Men. Modern women are a bad deal for men. You got it up? Let's see. I pulled it up before. Let's see. Okay, so it's up. Let's see if we can have the let's see if we can get the audio.
Just like
that's a thing.
actually hilarious, which she's value women. It's like, so think about your grandparents and your grandmother. She was a high value woman. She raised the kids. She was conservative. She was beautiful. All of these things. And now we live in this moment where everyone's kind of a hoe, and you have to work harder to get a woman that doesn't have any self-respect or any value. And we live in inflation now, where everybody in their own capacity is selling their bodies. And unfortunately, these are the options that men have. It's stunning to me that women talk about what men need to be and what men need to be, but I think just kind of the complete disintegration of when I look at what my grandmother looked like in pictures. She passed in 2013, and just how classy and how beautiful and how much I wanted to be like her. And now I look at women today, and I just think, man, I feel bad for guys. Hoflation, just like
that's a thing.
Actually hilarious, which he's saying that men used to have to do a lot less and get a very high value woman. He's like, so think about your grandparents and your grandmother.
Damn it, Candace, if you had a black man in your life, I swear it would be really, really on top of the world. This chick will really be on top of the world, but because she got the white cupcake and she didn't choose the brownie, you don't get all the points from it. But this is where I look at life. We need chicks like Michi X to step up to the plate and turn the chapter and start doing what Candace is doing. Candace don't have no problem talking about real issues. And hoflation is definitely the reality of the world. Hoflation is a problem. Hoflation is the movement of the world. Hoflation, yeah, going back to Roxanne Shante, because I got to pull up Roxanne Shantae's video, her music, because that's what I was trying to get to too. There's a lot going on here. But if Roxanne Shante at this women's event not talking about hoflation in the music industry, Roxanne Shante is a fake. If Roxanne Shante do not talk about the high level of hoflation in the music industry and how it's totally wrong, it do not represent nothing of what she was when she was started out. That's what she actually rapped against. And if she's saying, if she gives any props to these chicks, if she gives any props to a Nicki, any prop to a Cardi, it's all because she don't want to lose their support for whatever it is that she would want them to do, because she was going to coon for dollars. But if she steps up to the plate and she goes ham like Candace is on the situation, then all respect to Roxanne Shante. But ladies, we don't need Amici X focus on Polite, focus on Sonetta, focus on this guy, we need Michi X to focus on her so-called black sisters and her white sisters. We need Michi X to focus on her whole friends, especially Michi, because you actually prove yourself to be a part of that hoflation. Why? Because she slept with Tommy? No, because she slept with not just Tommy, but someone that she wants to make an enemy. That's what a hoe do. Just because you sleep with people that's part of the hoe. And you can have your regular, you sleep with her every day, and you're not going to consider a hoe. But what makes a hoe is not the fact that she's sleeping with you or having sex with you, but her actions, her words, her thoughts, her movements makes her that hoe. the manipulation that she's doing. Like Kim Kardashian is a whore. So Michi, you need to focus on this right here. Focus on, you have so much topic to talk about. Focus on that. Stay on your women. We don't need you on this side. If you got something to relate to us, put it in the yellow envelope, give it to a courier, and they will get it to us. Yellow envelope, courier, and they would deliver the message to us men, and we would deal with it from there. But there's no way in life as a man you're supposed to be allowing her to dictate the flow of your conversations, your movements. No, no, no. If she has input, insight, yellow envelope, courier, message sent. That's that. And one thing I like about Candace is that she's really sitting at the table and talking to these people about these people in their face, and not stuttering, not holding her tongue. She's letting it. She's a little flea. She's not no big girl. She's not no 230. She's not 180. She's not no boxer. She just know that she stands by her words. I got to give her respect for that video. I'm not a Candace Owens follower neither. I ain't even start paying attention to her till last year. Last year was the first time I even paid attention to her. And quiet as kept, even when she threw that White Lives Matter t-shirt on. And Kanye did it too. I truly saw the strategic plans with that. You guys see the leaves, I see the roots. Most people can't see a root of a plant because the root of a plant is buried underneath the soil. You see the leaves. Most people see the leaves, I see the root. Most people looking at the leaves and looking for the leaves and looking at the pretty colors as they changing. I'm searching for the root and what this root connects to. How deep this root go, how long the root is, how far this root travel. That's what I'm looking at. While all y'all little coon ass niggas are looking at the leaves and like, ooh, it's like Maine. It's like New Hampshire. Look how pretty the leaves are. Oh, the time of the year they change. Ooh. Have you ever traveled like to New Hampshire? Through the season where the trees and all the flowers be changing? Asian people come and tour that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a big tour site. That's how people be looking at life. They be looking at life like, oh, look at the pretty colors. Not knowing that underneath that dirt, underneath deep down in that soil is the root. And that shit is twisted, tangled, mangled, and ugly. And that's what we need to focus on. So black folks need not to be focused on the leaves. They need to start focusing on the roots of issues and not digging so deep that you get lost in all the dirt, because that's what so many of you folks do. And it's so funny because you're trying to find out what's black and indigenous and what's aboriginal and what's this and what's that and what's this, what's foreign, what's this. But yet and still, you look at the person that you're putting in the forefront, and this person in the forefront is saying, my DNA is definitely white, and it's not like deep down white, it's like top level. It's not like my mother's mother, it's like, yo, right here, my daddy. And you putting her front line as your leader to speak for black people. I would like to know, is her father in her life? Did he pass away, or is he still in her life? Was he in her life all the way through? That's the roots that you need to know, because the way she talks to men, you have to know what her relationship with her father is. I don't know. I'm not in her business, but I would like to know what was or what is your relationship with your father, and what is your relationship? What type of relationship your father have with the black community? Everybody in my hood knew my pops. Everybody in my hood called my pops pops. Everybody in my hood respected my dad. I ain't just talking about the block. I'm talking about the hood. I'm really talking about a perimeter, a certain circumference. North side, south side, east side, west side knew my pops. What was her father relationship in the black community? I'm on her because, like I say, this fraudulent behavior, casting spells, and she's a witch now. You're casting spells on folks so that they can profit and prosper is not black power. What is her roots? What's her ties to the community? What's her father roots and ties to the community? What's her ties to her father? Because, like I say, the way she goes and talks about men openly and freely and never really going in on these women, we need a spokesperson. If we want to make change and get black power, we need that too. Because we men do it. Oh, y'all men are male chauvinists, y'all this, that. You're going to talk about us. So maybe you step up like that Danica chick, the Danica with dope discussions. And just like that white girl, and just like Shalakima. When Michi X decided that she gonna be about black power and start checking the roots of the problems of why black power don't exist, and that's because of a lot of black baby mothers sitting back, not being part of black power. Once you can motivate that crowd, then you can come to the table and talk to us men. But as long as you're not motivating that crowd, shut the fuck up, you woman. Shout out Nikki D. That's for you. Nikki D, the rapper. She came in and she wanted to engage in conversation with me. After she said something I said was good, and after she said, "Oh, yo, I like that," the Michi X little spell casting ass come and say, "So why did they say this?" And we're gonna go into that video. I'm gonna do that video Friday, so I ain't gonna talk too much about it. But she says, "Why they say this?" And then all of a sudden, Nikki D gets the spell cast on her, and now all of a sudden, whatever I said early don't matter, and now she's going off for something that I didn't even explain. I never explained it. No one explained it, but yet and still they went way north. Oh, I can't wait to go into that video. And Q did off that video. I don't know, for some reason I can't get it on my laptop, but on the phone you can. But Q, we need to discuss that tonight. We need to discuss that. We need to discuss that. Otherwise, like I said, I can do this shit all year long. The best way to discuss is face to face. So I will be pulling up in Brooklyn. I keep going out there, but I don't like staying out there because of whatever situation I have out there. So I come to New York and get the hell out of New York. But I'm going to take time out to come see you. I'm coming, and I ain't saying to come see you like that. I'm coming to see you. What up? See if we can really put these things in motion. But I will be addressing these situations, and you're not going to switch and change it around like, you know, I'm some weak dude. And no, we this is strength right now, and strength really talks about issues, all issues, without saying sister. I don't want you to even say sisters. Don't we men stop saying sister for a second? Just let it be words like women, lady, females. Use those words. Don't use sister. If she's not your kin, don't use sister right now. Because as long as we keep sister coating, you see a lot of niggas be sister coating, not sugar coating, but sister coating. They be sister coating the conversation, where these women don't really get the real conversation that they said, and then the brother will say, "Oh, it's the tone. It's the tone." Stop sister coating shit. That's a new word, sister coating. All that sugar coating, nah, niggas be sister coating. I like that. Stop sister coating. That's the new word for 2024. That nigga sister coating. With the sister coating? Sister coating is All right. New word for Hood Dictionary. Sister coating. All that, you say sugar coating? Nah, we saying sister coating. A lot of y'all dudes be sister coating out here. Oh, my sister, my black sister, my sister. Fuck that sister shit. Keep it 100 so she understand. Men can't say sweetheart no more because it sounds funny. So if we can't say sweetheart, then we use sister, my sister. No, don't say sister. Say, listen, lady, listen, woman. Or if you know her name, say her name. Don't say sister though. Say lady, woman, female, girl, but don't call her sister, especially if you're not having a sister and brother conversation. If you're having a conversation and you're just trying to be heard, don't say sister. No, you say listen up, lady, so she understands. If she talk to a real man. Sister coating. Stop sister coating. Ass kissing black women so you don't trigger her demons. Y'all know that's what niggas be doing. Now that I put the word out there, sister coating, go to Q Brothers channel and watch them sister coat. They some sister coating ass niggas. Go to Q Brothers channel and listen to when the guys be talking and how the guys engage and talk, and then when the women talk, how they sister talk. They sister coat. Sister coating. Nah. So let me let this chick finish talking because this is very important. This is called Modern Women Are a Bad Deal for Men. So this is so this is the type of snow bunny. Let's take this woman right here, this snow bunny right here. We say snow bunny. This white woman right here. She's about 26. She's about 26 years of age. And and Umar's saying to men, stay away from this chick right here. Stop giving your money to this chick right here. This chick right here is robbing the black community. Do you think that this chick right here, you see her? Do you think this chick right here is thinking about black men and their money? Do you even think that she's thinking that we have money like that for her to be robbing? When she going to get her hustle on, do you think that her first option is, oh, I'm gonna scoop me up a dumb nigga and take his money? So, Umar, stop trying to put blame on these chicks and keep the blame on us so that we can know what the facts and roots of the problem is. It's not because she's coming to the black community to rob the black woman from the black man. She has way much better options than to come and rob the black woman from the black man. Because right now, if you're not really making no real money, millions, we are at the bottom, folks. We as black men is way at the bottom of respect, love. We at the bottom of that shit. So don't think that this chick right here is scheming on getting a black man, invading the black community to take the black man from the black woman. But con artists like Umar would put that spell out there to keep this racism going on and on and on and on, and this hate. In 2024, to be even screaming back and forth hate of different races is kind of corny. That's why when I came out in 2020, I said, yo, I'm here to focus on our lane. I'm black, I'm brown, I'm red. I'm here to focus on that lane. That lane is I'm here to focus on. I'm not here to cast spells on this from this level and from that level, like all these people casting spells on you. I'm here to focus on this lane. And because I'm focusing on this lane means I love this lane. It don't mean I have self-hate. It means I love this lane. I love this lane so much that I want to get all the pollution out of the lane, all the corrosion off the pipes in the lane, all the weeds out the garden of this lane. And I'm talking about the trash weed, not the weed that smoke. I'm talking about clearing up the lane so the lane can prosper and so you can really see who's in the lane. The lane is too crowded and congested. So once we can focus on our lane 100% without pointing the finger at other lanes, then all other lanes will respect our lanes and our lane will be catapulted to the top. But as long as our lane is not respected, and as long as we point fingers at every other lane and we're not taking accountability for our own selves, that's the problem. And God created me. Might have created you too for this, but I know he created. How many of you know you was created for this? God created me to be Mr. Clean of the lane. And I ain't saying I'm Mr. Clean. No, I'm talking about to clean up the lane. Is how many people really like cleaning? And that's what we talk about. I have a job to do that I totally, but yet and still we got to do the job. We're going to do the job. We're going to get the job done. Candace, you can take over.
She was a high value woman. She raised the kids. She was conservative. She was beautiful, all of these things. And now we live in this moment where everyone's kind of a hoe and you have to work harder to get a woman that doesn't have any self-respect or any value. And we live in inflation now where everybody in their own capacity is selling their bodies. And unfortunately, these are the options that men have. It's stunning to me that women talk about what men need to be and what men need to be. But I think just kind of the complete disintegration of when I look at, what my grandmother looked like in pictures. She passed in 2013, and just how classy and how beautiful and how much I wanted to be like her. And now I look at, women today and I just think, man, I feel bad for guys. Hopefully.
And see the white dude sitting over there, like, he's part of the problem too, because he be spending money on the hoes. And the hoes that he spend money on look like Candace. Don't even look like the ones across from him. How many strippers out there know what I'm talking about? How many hoes out there know what I'm talking about? One enemy of the world that's not an enemy of the world is black woman. Black woman is not the world's enemy. Black woman is only the lane's enemy. Black woman is only an enemy to the lane. She's not an enemy to the world. Woo! Did he say that? I'm gonna say it again. Black woman is not an enemy to the world. She's only an enemy to her own lane. Anyone wants to debate me on that, I will smoke you. And I would not do no Google, no research, nothing. I would just let the God in me talk. I'm gonna say it again for all your retards in the back, front, and right now up on stage mad. Black woman is not an enemy to the world. She's an ally of the world. She's only an enemy to her own lane.
She's like,
That's a thing.
actually hilarious, which she's
Look in the
saying
back.
that men used to have to.
Look at the Asian girl in the back, shaking her head up and down because she knows. A lot of these girls, they need to be told. They need to be told because most girls are not told shit. You don't tell, most women don't tell women about themselves. They don't, I mean, like, how many women teach women about real proper hygiene? About really cleaning your coochies, washing underneath your underarms, brushing your teeth as women. How many women have been raised like I would say Candace, because Candace speaks of her grandmother, not just her mother, but speaks of her grandmother and how beautiful her grandmother was and how her grandmother carried herself. She went a generation above her mother. So when you look at the way Candace dresses because of her grandmother that passed down this to her. What have your mother passed down to you? Fuck a man. You don't need no man. A man got to respect you for who you are. So if you're a fat whore, he got to respect you for being a fat whore, and you don't need to change. If that's what's been passed down, you've been spells have been cast on you. If any woman passed down that a man must accept you for who you are, that's a spell being cast on you, because no job accepts you just for who you are. The job is just trying to accept and hire the best, not just for who you are, where you at. That's why they looking at this, they looking at for references, all of the above. So why is it that the man that you're going to have open your legs to supposed to accept you for who you are? That's why I'm trying to tell you the teaching that's been taught is retarded. There's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of reality in accepting for who you are. There's a little small percentage that, yes, I agree with. Okay. A tiny, tiny, tiny bit, but something that you in your head, in your mind, that goes on in your own mind, no one else's, but in your own mind, that you know that you should do and change and whatever, and that you don't accept. You can't expect someone else to accept it when you don't accept it in your own fucking mind. If your fat ass get out the fucking shower and you say, "Oh, I need to lose weight," and it's just you in the shower, it's just you looking in the mirror and you say, "Oh, I need to lose a little bit right here. Oh, I can do a little something better. I need to work. If you say that shit to yourself, but then you don't do none of the above, then you come across a person and you like, "Well, you gotta accept me for who I am." You cast their own spells on you because you got demons in you. That's the reason why you obese, because you got demons in you that's not allowing you to become free so you can work out. So you can become free so you can eat right. Those are your personal demons that you want other people to accept. That's a good word right there. Everybody got their personal demons that they want other people to accept. People don't want to deal with their own demons. Now I got your demons that you know exist. Fuck you. So for Umar to come out here and tell what black men need to do, and this woman saying that black men don't even have no choices with these modern women, Umar is a coon. Stand strong and talk directly and don't move. Your school not going to open. I'm sorry. Go get a loan and get the school open. You can do it now. We would respect you to go to a black go to a black bank and get a loan. Why haven't gone to a black bank and gotten a loan? Still the black dollar. Why hasn't Umar Johnson gone to a all black bank and gotten a loan? Why is it that he wants people just to give him donations, unaccountable donations, untraceable donations? Well, they could be traced because there's on people cash app, but you know who's going to fight it? It was only $25. It was only $50. It was only this. It's small claims, tiny claims. He would have like 100. He would have like 10,000 small claims court on cases. So that's what he did. But getting a loan from a bank is a different ballgame. So why he hasn't gone to a black bank and gotten a loan? Let's post this up there. I'm gonna ask the question first because I can't make a statement like I know. Is it have or has? Has Umar ever attempted to get a loan from an all black bank? What time is it? 11:20. Oh, I gotta go pick up some product. I was just doing this live to kill some time. But when I do lives, folks, I'm not gonna lie. I still didn't get to the videos. I was trying to get to, but I got to the Candace. Let me I didn't even play this Umar video the way I wanted to play it because it's just too much when you're talking. I'm gonna let this play
to
one.
do a lot less and get a very high value woman.
Look at the perv. Look in the eyes. Look at the perv. All right, let me tell y'all like this, the way I look at white men. I'm not gonna lie. They weird, but more than 75% of white boys has a high level of perversion. More than 80% has a high level of perversion. I'm talking about high level of perversion. Like if we was to do a pervert poll, your Spanish boys, way up there. You want to talk about pedophilia? You look at your Spanish boys. But when you talk about like this regular, random, dirty perversion, you got to look at the white boys. They represent dirty perversion. Don't get shit twisted. They represent dirty perversion.
He's like, so think about your grandparents and your grandmother. She was a high value woman. She raised the kids. She was conservative. She was beautiful, all of these things. And now we live in this moment where everyone's kind of a hoe and you have to work harder to get a woman that doesn't have any self-respect or any value. And we live in inflation now where everybody.
Hey, Michi, won't you have a topic on this? Huh, Michi? Won't you dissect this video right here out, Michi? She called every woman damn near a hoe. So Tommy Sotomayor, whatever his name is, they talk about, oh, he always talk about black women. He always talk about black women. Well, she just said that.
In their own capacity is selling their bodies. And unfortunately, women talk about what men need to be and what men need to be, but I think just kind of the complete disintegration of when I look at what my grandmother looked like in pictures. She passed in 2013, and just how classy and how beautiful and how much I wanted to be like her. And now I look at women today, and I just think, man, I feel bad for guys. Hoflation, just like
She says she feels bad for guys. Looking at the women that the men got to choose from, she feels bad for guys. So what we need to do as black people is to end hoflation. Those who are perverse and fall to perversion, I mean, I'm talking about high level perversion because everybody has a pervertedness in it, a form of perversion. That's what makes us human. That's what part of our DNA. That's, we say the word perversion, but it really is still with sexuality. But it's a level of perversion still in everyone. Perversion. That's why you watch those shows, you watch those movies, you read those books. Certain level of perversion. You get yourself aroused watching others. That certain level of perversion that most of you folks have. I say most of you folks have. I mean, we all have the perversion. I'll be wanting y'all all the time too, but I know how to cancel a lot of situations out. Like, I'm not going to marry no woman who smokes cigarettes. So why date a woman who smokes cigarettes? So now I eliminated a whole lot of women out my life. Sucks. You still look good. Damn, y'all look good. But once I see that, I'm like, damn it, I don't want you. Because it's going to be a problem. Because you're going to get mad at me because we're going to be in the car and I'm like, yo, I can't take the cigarette smoke. And instead of respecting me, you're going to get mad at me. That's just where it is. You're not going to have, because you wasn't taught respect. You don't respect yourself because you're smoking that shit. So you're not going to respect me. You're only going to get mad at me. So I already know there's going to be a headache in that. So why even go down that road? So I eliminate women accordingly.
That's a thing.
actually hilarious, which he's saying that men used to have to do a lot less and get a very high value woman. He's like, so think about your grandparents and your grandmother. She was a high value woman. She raised the kids. She was conservative. She was beautiful. All of these things. And now we live in this moment where everyone's.
She was conservative. She was conservative. It is so weird because let's look at the Republican Party and Democratic Party. Let's take the words. Go with the sentence. Another thing that both people need not to do, they need not to be Democrats anymore. They need not to be Democrats anymore. Let's go to the word she just used. She said, we look at our grandparents and our grandmothers, they used to be conservative. And then when you look at the Democratic Party, look at the Republican Party, what do they call the Republicans? Conservatives. And then when you look at what the Conservative Party ideals is, one, the gun to protect themselves from the animals out there. Okay? What's the animals? Those who believe in everything that's not conservative, everything that's not about covering up. Keep yourself respectable. Have respect for life. If you look at all the stuff that the Republican Party be talking about, their issues, and then you look at the word conservative, and then you look at Democrats, oh, we gotta be free, we gotta do this, we do ourselves. Yo, that's the Democratic Party sound demonic. I swear to you. I'm not lying to you. And I live in democratic communities, and all the schools took out prayer. Why democratic schools took out prayer? So one last thing we need not to do as black folks is keep entertaining the Democratic Party. See, you folks are so, I don't know why stupid is just a word I like. Let me use a better word. Oh, no, I can't say better word, because what's better than saying stupid? But you folks are naive that you would sit there and cast a spell on all the people and say, oh, politics and politicians is all games and phony and da da dee da 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 da. But instead of y'all just minimizing it and putting a microscope on what it is, why don't you say the Democratic Party has shown itself and proven itself to be all about games and the gimmick? And why don't you just specify? Because if you never, ever, ever voted Republican, if you never, ever, ever really followed Republican issues or independent issues or green issues or any other party that's out there, if you never really followed their issues or followed their campaign or followed their people that they put in place to become a politician, because you never seen a Green Party politician. When's the last time we had an independent president? The last time we seen an independent mayor, I'm gonna say New York City. I believe the independent mayor was Mayor Bloomberg. I think he ran as independent and won. I think. And not only won, but got a third term. And got a third term. So, folks, stop bashing things and now incorporate things into the menu. Once you can incorporate the things into the menu, put it on the plate, place it on the plate accordingly, the way you want to eat it, and then gobble up this food, we'll be fully nourished as opposed to malnutrition. The black community is malnutrition because we do not eat the food that's on the plate. We throw away all the food that's good for us, and we only eat the trash. We're looking for dessert. Eat your Brussels sprouts. Eat your asparagus. Eat that broccoli. Better not throw away that spinach. Why are those string beans still on your plate? Oh, I don't like vegetables. I'm not going to lie to you. I really think black folks don't like vegetables. I think out of all the nations of races, I think black people eat the least amount of vegetables. That's why we have the highest rate of diabetes, high blood pressure. But they want to always try and make it like a conspiracy. But I'm telling you, if you look at all other races, they eat more vegetables than black folks. Oh, I don't like the way it tastes. Your moms just couldn't cook. Sorry, you was eating trash food because your mom's was a modern woman who don't know how to cook. She wasn't like her grandmother. Because if she was like her grandmother, you would love them collard greens. Oh my God, you would love that spinach. Yo, you couldn't wait for more of that broccoli. And you won't have to cover it up with cheese. Cheese is a cover up because shit is nasty. Shit don't have good taste, so you just put cheese on it. But when you have good food, you don't have to put no cheese on it. You will actually forget about putting that hot sauce on. You go, yo, I eat hot sauce on everything, but yo, I just wanted to taste this food. When you have good food. My mom was a great cook. My grandmother was a great cook. I come from a different type of stock. My father was a great cook. My sister was a good cook. She became good. She became really good. I don't want to say great because it's my sister. Can't give her great. I'll give her good. It's my sister. I'm a good cook. So how the hell I'm gonna lower myself and my standards for a bitch that can't cook? So black people need to stop lowering their standards. And when I say lowering your standards, I ain't talking about like lowering. No, I'm really talking about basic shit. Lowering your standards, like yo, if you can cook and especially a man, don't lower your standards and get with a chick that now make you spend money all the time. Where now you eating out every other day, every day. That's crazy. You can cook. Don't lower your standards. But now all of a sudden you look at like yo, why? I'm broke now. Oh shit! Because you spent $200 on not fast food, but out food. What's the word? Takeout. Men. This is one thing. This is a major red flag. If she's a takeout queen, dead her. You're gonna be paying for that shit. If she's a takeout queen, if you in her house one time or two times and you see her do takeout both times, dead her. If she's I'm too tired to cook, dead her. If she don't even know what to cook for dinner for the night, dead her. Because that means she's not even on her motherly, womanly thoughts. You had all day long to think about what the hell you're going to cook for dinner, and you don't know what you're going to cook. That means you didn't have no thoughts of being a mother in your mind. Where was your mind at? And if it was all on that man, and you not at the end of the day not knowing that he got to eat, then you're not really a good woman. So things that we need not to do: lower ourselves, get caught up with con artists, believe in fake frauds. We need not to be caught up in this cartoon shit. We need not to be caught up in this disgusting world. Let me stop sharing this for 2 seconds. We need not to be caught up in this disgusting world of these trash ass chicks. Trash ass chicks. They can come into the party, it'll be so funny because I could be right there. Let's say I'm at the front door, right? And let's say it's a party. Let's say I just walked in, I'm coming in, and let's say like 7, 8 of them coming right behind me. I will look over my shoulders and scan them all real quick, and I'll be like, and they would probably be assuming like I'm supposed to say something, or and I wouldn't even give them the time of day because they are to me. I'm not one for the fake hair. I'm not for it. I hate that look. And so if y'all gonna always be talking about white women and white women and white women, I don't want to see black women with hairstyles looking like white women, looking like Asian women, looking like Spanish women. I don't want to see that look. You can't even have a voice if you got that look. Fake things on your head make you think fake. Fake things on your eyes make you see fake. Okay? And fake things any other way else is just fake. If you're a real man, stay away from fake ass chicks. Thank you for your listening ear, your support. I'm about to get down to do my work. I got to do some shopping. Hope you have a good day. Meet you. I'm going to talk about you next. Peace.